not blinded by the big light behind me. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. How is everyone today? I hope everyone's fantastic. If you're watching me and new to me, hi, my name is Laura. I'm 55. I lost my job a year ago. I decided to start an online business instead of going find a full-time job. I live up in the great Northwest, North Dakota. So if you get a chance to come out and visit, this is a great time to visit. It's summertime. And today I want to talk about the power of yet. Okay. Because so many things revolve around yet, right? So, example, today I just went outside and there's a cute little bunny that's sitting in my yard. Well, you know me, I have 4 cats and 2 dogs, right? And I'm scared that this little bunny's life is going to be cut short because that's the instinct of animals is to go out and kill a bunny, right? And so I want to help that bunny so it doesn't die, right? So I plan to maybe put a fence around so my dogs can't get to it or something like that. But let's talk about the power of yet, okay? So the power of yet. I can't do this yet. I'm not good at this yet. I don't understand this yet. It doesn't work yet. This doesn't make sense yet. You know, people want to quit and give up too soon because they don't understand how it works, right? But think about the power of yet. Think about how that can change if you did not give up, if it doesn't work. I was taught to try as hard as I could to be the best I could by doing things that I didn't know how to do. So, example, the first time I rode a moped, right? I didn't know how to balance it. I knew how to ride a bike, but I didn't know how to balance a moped or use the gas or the brakes. It's totally different than riding a bike, right? But it took practice. And pretty soon I was able to drive my moped around my block. And then I took the test so that I could drive the moped with a license. And then that moped moved up from a moped to a motorcycle. And I learned to drive a motorcycle. And I had fun. I enjoyed riding motorcycle. But I didn't give up. I didn't say I can't do this. I did it because the yet came in the process. So it's kind of about how you think. I have the shirt, The Power of Yet. That's the shirt. So when I started my online journey back in January, my mentor would put out, what are your goals for this week? And I remember when I wrote, I haven't made any money. And she came back and said, you haven't made any money yet. Very true, right? Um, you know, I didn't know what I was doing. I was a novice. I was a beginner. We're not a pro at everything that we do in life. We have to learn the skills to do it, right? So, example, um, I didn't date very much in high school, and I met a guy, and I um, married him, and then we decided to have children. But I didn't know how to do children. I didn't know anything. I'd never babysat. I had a younger sister, but my parents did all the work with that, right? So when I had a baby, which I love babies, and babies loved me, um, I had to learn like how to change a diaper without getting wet. You know, I had to learn how to burp them and hold them. I didn't stop and say, I can't do this. I continued on to learn how to raise the child. Every new step was a learning step to me, and it was a learning step for my children, which is great. So, like starting an online business, okay, I bought a program that is teaching me the skills on how to make 100% profit on a product that I did not create. This program is in high demand because I learned, let me see, I learned that since July 9th, our community has generated over $13 million into each of their pockets. And I'm in that with them. We are a community. That's the best thing about this whole business thing. Good morning, Miss A. Welcome. That's the best thing about this business. You're not in it alone. Can you imagine what it'd be like if you created a product and you wanted to put it out on social media to sell it? Can you imagine how hard it would be to do it by yourself? Who would you turn for questions? What would you do to ask? That would be so hard. I have done that myself, and I had to do research and spend money and how to do it. With online digital marketing, I purchased a program that gave me 4 done for you programs that have master resale rights to them. I paid less than I did with my iPhone Max cell phone. I spent $1,300 on my cell phone. I spent under $1,000 on this program that is teaching me how to learn and earn and implement and become very good at it by providing value to you guys about this amazing opportunity. Good morning, guys. Welcome, welcome. Can you tap the screen and give me some love? I appreciate that. If you put it in the comments where you're watching from, that'd be amazing too. But the power of yet, that is the key. The power of yet. I'm not good at this. Well, when I started TikTok and YouTube, I was not good at it. I didn't like talking to myself. It was scary. It was overwhelming, but I didn't quit because, okay, maybe I have trouble saying words, right? I've had this my entire life. In fact, I ask my wife quite often, what does this word mean and how do I say it? I learned that when I was born, I was a preemie. I weighed under 4 pounds. So there were some development issues that I have lived with my entire life. Other development issues that I have is I have shakes. And recently my doctor just put me on some medication so I don't fumble you out of my hands when I carry you. Or when I'm carrying a bottle of water, I don't squish it and shoot it all over me. Those are common Lord mistakes that I have daily. And my shakes have gotten better. I'm hot. So my shakes have gotten better. And that's an improvement to me. That's what's awesome about me. I'm different. I'm not like everybody else. But like the power of yet, I'm not going to squish that pop can. Even pop cans I squish. I don't squish them anymore. I have much more control. It's like no different when if someone had restless legs. Do you know anybody that had restless legs? Have you ever slept with anybody with restless legs? It is freaking wild. I'm surprised that every person that have restless legs are not thin because their legs are constantly moving all the time. So they have to take medication to relax those nerves, right? I take medication to relax the nerves in my arms because that's where my tremors are. So the power of yet, it doesn't work. We have so many people that don't slow down and take the time to go through this proven process step by step to learn it because everyone's so excited right away. I'm going to learn it right away and I'm going to make money. Everybody learns at a different rate. I started generating income last month. It is amazing. And I didn't give up. I started back in January, but I didn't give up. I was coachable. I was able to implement and I was able to plug into our community and learn these skills. And so people, and I got a message from a member yesterday that said she lived up in North Dakota here and we connected and she joined like 2 days ago. And then she came back and said, "This is not for me. I'm going to quit." And I'm like, you didn't even give it a chance. You didn't even want to learn. I don't understand this yet. That's what's amazing about the power of yet. Because it's in your mindset. If you want to do something, you're going to do it no matter what. You're going to try and make it happen no matter what. You're going to do the best you can, put all your effort into it, and do it. This program literally teaches you step by step how to make income online by following a proven process. Our mentor, Michelle, has made her first million in 17 months. I'm up to 5 figures monthly. It's amazing what it can do for you. And once you get in, I'm a mentor too. I'm a person of positivity. I'm a person that says, hey, let's get on a Zoom call where you're stuck. We're going to work this out. We're going to figure out your problem and get you going. And if you can't do that, I can plug you into somebody that can help you that has a little bit more experience than I do to do it. Because I'm here to help you. That's my field. I was in the help desk field for 35 years. I help people. It doesn't have to be computers. I'm getting pretty good at giving relationship advice. I'm pretty good about following instructions. And I'm pretty good about helping people that don't think I can't do this. There's more to life than giving up. I'm not good at this. Practice. I was scared. I was freaking scared to do my first TikTok live. Even doing the lives was scary. And I'm a social person. I like to talk to people. I like to engage with people. I like to be around a bunch of people. That's me. But I wasn't good at it yet. I'm learning every day how to make my content better, how I can provide you guys more value. Okay. Oh, and if you've been watching my videos, yes, I'm still stuck on Milk Duds. I love them. I just don't know how that little piece of candy can taste so freaking awesome. Well, it just blows my mind, just like this amazing program. So let's get to talking about this stuff. A lot of people show things on screen. I don't like to do that. I like to show you guys my pictures. I guess that's how I like to learn. If you don't like it, you can say, hey, Laura, well, thank you, Daily Pay. Hey, Laura, I want to see it live. Let me know, but I'm going to just do it. So I was just talking about the no-brainer, right? Yummy, no-brainer. Love these. Chocolate caramel right in your mouth. Best tasting stuff. Chewable. Love it. No-brainer. So when I found the Legacy Builders program, it was a no-brainer to me because I get 4 done for you programs that have master resale rights that are worth $1,900. And I paid under $1,000 because there are setup fees. Okay. So you always have to invest in something, right? Right? Yes, right? Have to invest in something, right? I went to college 30 some years ago. I'm not, you know my age, but went to college 30 some years ago. I went to college twice. The first time I flunked out because I wasn't ready yet. I was in the phase of partying, getting out from underneath my parents' thumbs, having a good time. And I flunked out. And I lost my chance of getting my tuition paid by my parents. I went back to college 10 years later. So at the age of 28, I went back to college because I was ready to change my life. I wanted to learn the skills. Instead of being a secretary, I wanted to improve myself. So I went to college for 2 years and then end up going to online college for another year and a half to get my bachelor's degree. I did get a job in my field, but I also went through a divorce and I was raising two kids under the age of 10 by myself, working a job where I traveled hours and hours away from my kids, where they were pretty much raised from daycare. If I had this program, then there's no way I would have been able to spend every time and minute with my kids, which is so awesome. So, one time investment under $1,000, I got 4 done for you programs. Okay. Each one has a taste level for each of you. If you're just looking to get started and want to get going, we have the Launchpad for $100. We have the Passive Daily Pay Blueprint for $300. We have the Digital Mastery, which is $600, and the Legacy Builders Program, which is $900. And they give us a 10-page website for $29, where you just enter your information in and away you go. So let me show you. So that was a bang for a buck there. I didn't have to create the website. You know how much you would have to spend today in today's world on a 10-page website? You could probably go out and ask somebody, how much do you charge for a 10-page website? They would say a couple $1,000. I mean, it's just amazing how much inflation and money has gone up. When I got married, even 6 years ago, when I married my wife, that cost about $1,000. My son just got married in May, and it costed him $15,000. I mean, it's crazy how things are so expensive, and how are we going to afford to live on these things? Rent is going up. They're now pushing out that you have to pay garbage, you have to pay sewer and all that stuff. At least that's happening here in Fargo, North Dakota. They're raising and adding this stuff on. You know, my daughter said something to me like the other day. She said, Mom, I might as well buy a house now because I'm not only paying rent and electricity and cable, I'm now paying for the water and sewer and garbage. True. But, you have to be wanting to go and buy a house. It's safer to be in an apartment because all that extra hard work of owning a house, such as I live in the Midwest, I have to shovel in the winter. I have to mow my lawn. I have to own all these things to keep my house working right. So, yeah. And when I bought my house, it was like, I can't do this. I said, I'm going to do this because I wanted to have my animals with me. Okay. So, how, so, okay. So I'm talking about the Legacy Builders program, right? We have 4 done for you programs, right? That you get 100% profit because it has master resale rights, right? So how do you get people out to see your stuff, right? How do you do that? Because in a typical business, you have to pay for advertising, correct? That's true, right? You have to pay for advertising or something in the newspaper or something online that's digital. You paid for ads, right? Facebook, you see it all the time. There's ads all over the place that people, want to post and put that out, right? Well, you don't have to do it with our program because you don't have to pay for ads. We give you over 200 websites that are high traffic websites that we teach you how to use copy and paste ads to put your content out there to get people to relate to you, right? And in these ads, there's a link. Sometimes there's a link in there that you can direct your customers out to your website. I direct them to my YouTube channel so they can see the videos I've created so they can learn more about the program I'm offering, right? Number 2, you just use social media. It is free. It doesn't cost you anything, right? So you suck at first, but yet is there, you know? So you're not good at it yet. It doesn't work yet. It doesn't make sense yet. It will click. It just takes time. My mentor uses this example all the time, and I never really thought about it, but it makes the most sense, right? I don't know what your work ethic is, right? But it's no different if you went to a gym and wanted to get in shape and feel better, right? I don't know if you're going to go there daily. I don't know if you're just signed up and they're going to charge you monthly. I don't know how long it's going to take you. It's like a gym membership. It depends on how much work and how bad you want it to change your life. It's changing my life. I cannot tell you how much I have changed. In fact, you could go back and look at my videos from January and look at my videos now, and you're like, holy crap, that Laura Stokes is a different person, which is amazing because I feel amazing. So we do copy and paste ads, and we do 30 minutes of videos or faceless videos. We do have people that do faceless videos that don't want to show their face on the video that you can put out, okay? And then we use our automations. So automations are, and I want to break this down because a lot of this terminology is overwhelming, right? So automations are, you go to a website and it pops up a little blurb and it says put your name and address and then your email. Those are a way to collect your email addresses, right? So when I'm collecting your email address, I am putting you into my automations, which is like an autoresponder. But instead of me doing it manually, spending time to type you an email out and stuff, our program gives you 13 emails that are pre-written that you critique to yourself, that you enter the information. So, okay, this is the automation. We give that to you. We give you a video page and we give you a landing page, right? This is how our automations work. So if you went out to my brand is worklessbetterpay.com. Let's say you go out there, you type in worklessbetterpay.com. I'll pop up with this, and I'm not sure. Let me see if I changed it. Let me see. Oops. Mine comes up with a woman and an older man on it. I discovered that maybe I don't look like them, but I am gray and I am older, so it does. But my picture on here, let me check here. Oops. Maybe I'll just have to refresh it. I'm not going to. My picture on my iPad looks different because I didn't refresh. Let me refresh. Here we go. There we go. So this is the automations, right? And discover how to have an online business with a proven blueprint. And then it says, plus grab a copy of 10K in 90 days guides, yours for free. And then you would put your email in here, right? So you go to Work Less, Better Pay, because that's my website, right? And you would go there. So we collect your emails, because once you start collecting emails in your business, that's where the income comes from. Because email equals income. The larger your email list becomes, the more money you're going to make. Now, let me explain that to you. So, it was like an aha moment when I discovered this. I'm like, oh, I get it. I was busy with my mind trading time for dollars, but I didn't understand until one day it went, light bulb, I got it. So, your email grows. Know what else you can do in your email? If you have a business and you're selling stuff, okay, you've been selling the Legacy Builders program. But let's say you have, I talked to a guy yesterday, he was selling jewelry, right? He could put a link in his email to have his customers click on that to buy jewelry, which is amazing. I mean, it was a no brainer. We teach you how to put those affiliate links in your emails. I have like 4 of them in my emails, because when you get started with me, I want you to use the tools and the programs I use that don't cost a lot of money, so you can make your business better. Because I don't want you to be standing there saying, hey, Laura, I'm not good at this yet. I don't understand this yet. Hey, Laura, it's not working for me yet. Hey, Laura, I'm not making any money yet. The power of yet. That's what's amazing. This is how I have changed and growing, because the yet to me is, it's coming. The road's opening up. In fact, I listened to I think it was Tony Robbins video just the other day, and he talked about the standards and what standards you're at. And it was amazing to listen to it. In fact, I've listened to him 4 or 5 times now, because I get a little bit better information out of it. Because I didn't understand that yet, but now I'm starting to understand it. That's the power of yet. So 2 hours a day, copy and paste ads, a community of well over, I think we're up to 29,000. Let me look. I can give you facts here. Just give me a second. Oh, 28,800 people. We have 447 people online. We have everything you can think of. Our course is on Kajabi, which means, okay, Kajabi is a platform. Just like our community is in school, it's a platform. The best thing about our community, not only do we have 28,000 members, you don't have to pay for it. But if you created your own community, you would have to pay for it. So that's the best thing about our community. Kajabi is a platform. So let's say Joe wants to create a YouTube channel to have customers come out, but he wants to have a community, right? We teach you how to do that. I'm working on teaching people how to do maintenance on their car. I'm getting videos ready, and I'm going to create a channel to teach people so they don't get worked off from taking the car to the dealership. Little tidbit knows ins and out of that people need to know, right? Because a lot of times people have their spouses do all the maintenance on the car. But what if you get a divorce? Or what if your spouse dies? You're gonna have to learn how to fill up your gas tank. You're gonna have to learn how to fill up your tires. It's just common sense. Um, I'm not sure if I'm gonna teach you how to change a tire, but I might. Um, we'll have to see. Um, so the power of yet automation pages that you don't have to pay for. And when I started this, before I started this, I checked into ClickFunnels, which would create that automated page of where you collect the email address, and that they wanted to charge me $97 a month. I didn't have any money. I lost a job. I was living on unemployment. So I thought if I could make $600 a week, which is $219,000 a year, man, I would have that made. And that's why I got really excited when I bought this program, because if I could replace my unemployment income, I could be able to help my wife with finances and be able to do fun things again. And now we are doing fun things, because not only have I learned how to make $600 a week, I've learned how to make $900 a day. Can you imagine if you did that for 3 years? You'd be a self-made millionaire, because $900 a day equals $328,000 a year. You get daily videos from our mentor. You get 4 mentoring calls that you can hop on, or if you're busy with your day, that's great, that you can hop on later and listen. We get training from celebrity mentors such as Laura St. John. She cost a lot to go see. I got a phone call. I'm gonna ignore it. So that's amazing. So the power of yet. Okay, I can't do this yet. You can. I have every positive faith that you can do this program. It's just how you learn and how you implement it is two different things, right? I'm not good at this yet. I don't understand this yet. It doesn't work yet. It doesn't make sense yet. Those affirmations of yet, the positivity, we just don't give up. We keep plugging along. And that's what's amazing about this program, because it just teaches you all of that. I'm going to hop offline. I'll work on something tomorrow that's really great for you. If you want to learn more, just go to worklessbetterpay.com. We'll teach you the steps. I'm here to help you. If you sign up under me, I'm here to help you. I'll hop on a Zoom call. I'll introduce, we'll have a chat together. We'll spend time together. We'll make this program be the best program to get you out of whatever financial burden that you're stuck in. I was stuck of being broke, living paycheck to paycheck. I was stuck of barely scraping by and living on credit cards. I want to help 100 people this month to make 30K in 90 days. My goal is to make 100K in 90 days. I want to help you. And the power of yet will come into play, because you will have these bad thoughts in your brain, because we are so used to trading time for dollars, because that's how we were raised. So if you are looking for an awesome opportunity to learn how to make daily pay by following a 2-hour workday, which means when I'm done talking with you guys today, I am off with my day. And here in North Dakota, because we had a really cold beginning of summer, It is really freaking amazing out. And I'm going to go outside and enjoy my day outside. So that's what my 2 hour workday is. I'm just telling you about this amazing program. And I can recap. Ah, words just don't come out. I can uh, recap what I talked about, but I would really recommend it. Just takes 2 minutes. Check out the website, worklessbetterpay.com. If you have a product, we'll help you sell your product. If you don't have a product, we'll help you stamp your name, put the information on, and teach you how to resell this program. And there's so many programs at so many ranges, depending where you're at. I wanted to leave a legacy for my family. That's why I bought the Legacy Builders program. But the power of yet. Think about this. I can't do this yet. I haven't made any money yet. I'm not good at this yet. I don't understand this yet. It doesn't work yet. This doesn't make sense yet. It's about time and process and learning and taking the time to go through and learn the skills. That's what's much most important. WorklessBetterPay.com. You get automations, you get emails, you get a community of like-minded people that want to learn and change people's lives of 28,000. You get live mentorship. In fact, we have a mentor call at 1 p.m. today from another mentor who has made her first 6 figures in like 10 months. Some people are making 6 figures in 6 months. It's just amazing how this program works. Now, I'm only on 5 figures, so that's all I can talk about. But it's amazing, and you could have your investment back after one customer that you help go from struggling. Why not be your own boss? Why be like me, who worked at a job for 9 years, one day came in and said, "You're out the door"? Why struggle to find another job? That's what happened to me. I struggled to find another job. People are still struggling to find a job. When I stayed home and actually enjoyed being at home, I don't want to find a job. I want to work 2 hours a day. I want to work less, and I want to have better pay. And if I can earn up to $1,900 in one day and help 100,000 of people get out of struggling and stress, shit, yeah, I'm gonna be there to help you, because that's what it's all about. That's what humans do. They help each other, because it's not oversaturated, because there are over 5 point some billion people out on social media. Digital marketing is in the e-learning industry. Is a $1.2 billion a day business. By the year 2027 or 2030, it's going to be a $3 trillion a day business. Why not? We don't know what's going to happen when we get a new president. We're not going to know where things are. Why not take charge of yourself and check it out? And if you're worried about taxes and all that stuff, don't worry about that, because really having an online business is a bonus in your pocket. Go to worklessbetterpay.com. Check it out. Have any questions? Shoot me an email. I'll respond back and I'll get your questions answered. I also have a replay. So you can go out to my YouTube channel, Work Less Better Pay with Laura, and check out my webinars that we just had on Tuesday. And if you missed the webinar, I can send it to you. All you have to do is check it out. I'm gonna hop off. You guys have a happy, happy Thursday. I hope you're really ready to change your life. That you don't have to say, I'm not started. Get started. Don't be the yet. You can do this. I'm here to help you. Have a great day. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, TikTok people. I enjoyed you. I appreciate you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye, YouTube.